Hello everyone, Tarun is again in front of you with yet another session of task 1. So guys, the session today which we will be taking up is quite an important session in terms of gaining marks in task 1. The reason for this particular session is that a lot of my students say that, sir, while writing task 1, we are not writing anything new. Everything is mentioned in the graph which we are writing in the form of a paragraph. So, what is the way to get more marks in task 1? So, guys, we need to understand here that IELTS is an exam of language. They are not checking your intelligence or your intellect level, they are checking your English proficiency. And when you are describing the data, the main thing which you need to keep in your mind is variations. When you write two consecutive sentences, the sentence construction of both of them should not be similar. Guys, when we use variations in our sentence construction, we show our grammatical range. We explain the examiner that we can write the same thing in different ways. And that is the thing which is required to fetch marks in task 1. So today we will look at 3 different ways how we can bring variations while writing task 1. Okay? So the first thing is change the sentence structure. Guys, changing sentence structure is quite an effective way of making variations or showing variations for that matter. And this way is useful in task 2 as well. So I'll be able to explain it to you by taking an example. For example, the task 1 which we are explaining, the graph is about the population of different countries. And the first sentence we wrote was, in 1940, population of India was 3 crores. Then we say in 1945, population of Japan was 5 crores. In 1950, population of Pakistan was 1 crore. So what will happen is, or what is happening is, we are changing the year, we are changing the country, and we are changing the population or the value of the data. And the sentence construction of the whole of the sentence is absolutely the same. It is not incorrect. The examiner, when he will check it, he will not be able to put a cross, he will put a tick, but you will not be able to get marks because we have not shown grammatical variations in it. So when we are writing the second sentence, instead of the active form, we can write the passive form. We need to change the clauses and then write the sentence. So what we'll do is, the second sentence, I will start it from 3 crores and I will end it on the year. So how I can write it? That 3 crores was the population of India in 1940. The meaning of the sentence is absolutely the same, but the grammatical construction has been changed. So guys, in this way, you can show your grammatical range to your examiner. Guys, this is a very effective way to rephrase sentences in your task 2 as well. So There are two ways what I have seen that how the students they rephrase a sentence. The first thing is that a sentence is written, pick up the first word, write a synonym. Pick up the second word, write its synonym. Third word, synonym. And the new sentence will be a rephrased sentence. So guys, when you rephrase a sentence in this way, the impression that goes to the examiner is that this person has learned a lot of new words in order to attempt the IELTS exam. But if you use the same words but you change the grammatical construction of the sentence, then the impression that will go is that this person is very comfortable with English. He knows how to change the technically grammatical construction of any kind of a sentence. For example, there is a very simple sentence that says that detailed description of crime on television has certain consequences. So, if we have to change the sentence construction, we can start the sentence from consequences. We will say there are certain consequences that can be seen when the detailed description of crime is shown on television. So we have not used synonyms, we have not changed the words, but we have changed the grammatical construction, which will make a more impact on the mind of your examiner. Fine. So the first way of making variations is to change the grammatical construction of your sentence. The second effective way is breaking the units. This is yet another way how I can go ahead and make variations. I'll quickly explain it to you with the help of an example. It says expenditure on burgers was $5 per person per week. So when the units of the data is in terms of per, the speed of the car was 5 kilometers per hour. The expenditure is $5 per person per week. So what I'll do is I will break the units, and with the help of this I will bring variations in my sentence. How I will do is, or what I will do is, in the second sentence I will not write this word week. I can say that weekly expenditure on burgers was $5 per person. So in the second sentence, I will not include week over here because I have already written weekly expenditure in the beginning of the sentence. So I have broken the units and I have rephrased the sentence to make sure that we bring the variation. We can also say that on an average, one person spent $5 on burgers in a week. Fine. I have further broke down the units, and now instead of $5 per person, I've just written $5. And per person will come over here. On an average, one person spent $5 on burgers in a week. So this is yet another way to show variations. So guys, you need to keep the three things in your mind while attempting your task 1. First of all, see that what all methods of making variations is applicable on that particular graph, and then incorporate it accordingly. And the third thing is converting percentage into fractions. Guys, by this I mean to say that if they have said that in India 50% population was of more than 55 years in age, we can also say that half of the people were more than 55 years in age. So 50% I have broken it down, or I'm sorry, I have not broken it down, I have converted it into fractions, and that came out to be half, which is 1 by 2. So just look at the method that how we can change the percentage into fractions. Okay? So suppose we have a box and we divide it into two equal halves. 50%, 50%. Now, if I have to see that how much this is in terms of fraction, so I will put this in the numerator. This is one part, so I will put 1 in the numerator. And how many are the total number of parts? 2. I will put that in the denominator. So wherever you see 50%, you can also write 1 by 2 over there. Now, instead of 2 parts, I have divided it into 3 parts, equal ones. So 33%, 33%, 33%. And now I have to see that how much is this. This is 33%. In the numerator, we'll write 1, and the total number of parts are 3. In the denominator, we'll write 3. So wherever you see 33%, you can also say 1/3. 1/3 of the total population in India was of more than 55 years in age. And how much will be this? This will be 66%. And in terms of fractions, there are 2 parts. 2 will come in the numerator. Total number of parts are 3, which will come in the denominator. So wherever you see 66, 67, 65, you can put it as 2 by 3. If now we divide it into 4 parts, 25% each, how much will be this? It will be 1 by total number of divisions, that is 4. So whenever you get 25%, you can say 1/4, or you can also say 1/4. And how much will be this? This will be 3 in the numerator, 1, 2, 3, and the total number of parts are 4. So we can say 75% is 3/4, and we can say this as 3/4 as well. So guys, I want you to take a screenshot of this particular screen, and you can learn it by heart. That if you see something near to 33%, that will be 1/3. Something near to 66% will be 2/3. 25% will be 1/4. 75% will be 3/4. So whenever you get a graph in which the units or in which the data is depicted in terms of percentage, your duty is to see that if any data is around these figures so that you can write the fraction instead of writing the percentage. So guys, these are the three ways how we can bring variations in task 1. People who are looking at my video for the first time, I request you to please subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon so that you can get the notifications of my new videos. And the people who already have enrolled themselves with me, I request you to write one graph or write one task 1, click a photograph and send it to me at my phone number, that is 78144 I use my WhatsApp on the same number. Send your attempts to me, I'll check it and I'll share the feedback with you. Thank you.